My name is Paweł Gurnaś. I'm from Poland. I'm a scientist. I graduated in the Poland food technology with the PhD degree. And at the present time, I'm working in Dobeles Institute, darīšana Institute. Well, I would say that it's quite difficult to explain it in the short way, since basically I could say it that we're working with the bioactive compounds mainly, which one are linked, let's say that they are part of the food, or at least type of the extracts which we could use in food, but also in the pharmaceutical way or in the cosmetics. So my main aim is to search for the concentrations for composition of bioactive compounds in different plant material. Well, each day it's different, and many things it's changing during the time because of the world needs. So one day can be that some topic it's popular and it seems that it's very interested to get to know, just to improve it our health, for example. But then it's coming to the situations that some information has been already provided, and we needed to switch to another kind of topic. But if we're talking about the usual daily work, I would say that it's searching for the new type of the cooperations, looking for the new ideas for new projects. It's writing the reports. This is the boring part. The much more interested one part, it's here in the lab, where we have at the moment many instruments which one can help to go to do really deeply research from the chemistry point of view. But if we're talking about the challenges, the main challenge is lack of the young blood, if we could call it like this. And we are very interested and open it and looking for the new persons, young ones, especially in the Dobeles region, to be interested and work with us. That's the question sometimes when we're eating the dinner and we could ask it that, do you need still a dessert? And most of the person is gonna say, why not? I still have a space. I would say that if we're talking about science in Dobeles, it could be a very similar answer. I would think, why to not do it? We cannot look at only that the place as Dobeles, it's quite small, but everything somewhere getting started. So I would say that our institute, it's a good start for any kind of new young scientists, persons which would like to work in the science. First, because we are on the place, so it's short distance for the traveling to getting know and trying to start work and to do something. But who knows how can get change everything, since during my work 8 years here, each year we getting I would say more developed, we getting the new equipment, we getting new challenges, but the main one is that we have lack of the interest from the young ones, which it could be really interested and would like it to work with us and could get developed as well. Well, in the short way, I would say that it's like story of alas for any of us, that we founding in the different part of the globe our second part, and because of some reasons we saying, why not Latvia? Came the moment that I'm saying for my now present wife, let's look for some opportunity of the job for me in the Latvia in the science. And at beginning it seems that it could be difficult, but here from Dobeles it was one vacancy. Unfortunately, in that place it was taking another person, and I get just answer that my qualification it was too high for that post. But as in life, never knows. After 1.5 months, if I could remember, I received the call. Do I still looking for a job? Because persons which one was working here in the place, in the post which I'm working right now, decided to quit, and I came in this place of that person. The thing is that it can be funny for us, it can be not very funny for somebody else, or sometimes it's we shouldn't laugh, sometimes we should even cry because of this, but tears, laugh by tears. If I could say it, my beginnings here, it was probably very funny, not so much for me, but for my other colleagues, which was working with the apples, plums, and the cherries, that they were interested of fruits, since we eating the fruits, we're not eating the seeds or the seeds kernels. But I was interested of the seeds because they contain the oil, because they contain fatty acids, sterols, tocopherols, vitamin E, and other kind of bioactive compounds, which I was interested to research. And since I saw that here in the garden we have so many different varieties and species, it was a great opportunity to do really good research. And at the beginning, of course, that my colleagues was smiling when I asked that could I collect some kind of seeds. So I would think this was a story which was funny for my colleagues. The second way came some situations in the lab when I saw that colleagues which are not working so much with the chemistry, deciding to mix two solvents which are not miscible together. So I'm saying, oh, why are you doing this? You cannot mix them. But I wrote on the paper that somebody did this. So here's that story that from one side it's funny, from the second side it's not funny, because I would think we should be sorry how it's happened that somebody decided even to publish it, the information which one shouldn't be published. So it could be another story. This was, I would say, not so funny happened, but the story which I could remember, and it's good that we came right on the time, happened the leak in our lab, and a lot of water it was coming out. So good thing it was that we came on the right time, but anyway, from the floor we was able to take it by the glass of water, because it was quite few centimeters. So this was, I would say, from some kind of stories which one I remember and could sound less or more funny. But as I said, it's always dependent of the side from which one you're gonna look on the situation. I would say I cannot answer on the question that is it interested for the young ones, persons. With that question should ask really young ones in the school how it looks the situation. But why I would say it's worth to take a look on it. It's like discover of deeper discover something what we don't know, but we could better use. So going back to the story with the seeds, my colleagues at the beginning was smiling when I asked for the seeds. But with time, they came to me with the persons which already have some kind of seeds, and they asking, do they could use it for some kind of purposes. So it wasn't any more funny for them, because they saw that it's coming the interest of the persons which also growing a lot of apples, but also processing them to juice, getting a lot of seeds, and I would like it to do something with them, to use them for different kind of purpose. And here we are coming the science, that from this what's left, we're trying to find the way how still it could be used. This is why from one side we could say that it's coming the processing, so it's linked with the food. The second point, it's the chemistry, to see it, how big value is. So we're looking for some specific bioactive compounds, we're looking for the concentration, we're looking for composition, to show that this is potential product, or let's say the byproduct of the processing, which still could be used and can have the big value. Then what it could be interested for the young ones? I think that the science giving the opportunity to travel around the world, to exchange with the knowledge, exchange with our observations, to exchange with our, I would say, even the history, our stories of the usual life with the scientists from the different kind of countries. And it's the great thing, because in many kind of case, in the usual life, we're not traveling so often between the different countries. I'm not saying that we're traveling as well very often, but once per year, 2 times, sometimes it could be 3 years. Of course, always it's dependent of the activity, of amount of the projects. But letting for the young persons to see the world from the side which they did not saw. And sometimes this what says the internet, what says the TV, it doesn't need to be true. So I would think for the young persons which are very interested to get to know, they are thirsty of the knowledge or thirsty of the truth, the science, it's a great opportunity. And I would say that from my opinion, this what I saw in Latvia, it's growing. We not only here in Dobeles, but also other institutes gets better and better equipment, and mostly this what we are needed. It's the young persons which it could be interested really to do this.